Ladies and gentlemen, Murimi's continued onslaught on DavyJnr and Congress Dad, it is quite despicable and it should be tamed going forward.
Who was telling Arima that I want to jigga you?
Yes. Huh? Coming to the same point, I ask you a question. When you were selling the land, was Halima available?
No,
she was not land.
Murimi is alluding to allegation and accusing Congress Dad of wanting to jiggy Halima. That one to mean he wanted to sexually abuse Halima. This is the story that we're being told for the first time, and I'm hearing it for the first time. And Murimi has just tell us this story on its Gintu channel. You know, yesterday Murimi alluded to it, but it wasn't come out clear. That's why I never talked to it. But on today's video, Murimi talked about it, which means there is something so sinister. There's something that Murimi knows that we don't know. But the question majority of people are asking outside there, why is Murimi telling us now, and why is Murimi accusing the Congress Dad of everything? Why is Murimi now telling lies and accusing everybody of things that we did not know in this street? The answer is acutely standing in front of the screen and in front of the camera. The answer itself is standing with Murimi, which is the answer. It is Gintu. Gintu is now using Murimi as a mouthpiece to hit the Amaras family, just because in court has gagged Gintu to say anything. So the only thing, Gintu has coined an art of using Murimi to hit back greatly at the Amaras, at DavyJnr, and at the Ondaris family. And that is the direction Gintu is headed to. Murimi is a mouthpiece. Murimi is being given a script on what to say and what not. That is the most despicable act that I haven't seen. And Amarwa family must be aware of its Gintu now. And this is a new style that Gintu has coined to use to hit back at the Ondaris family. Guys, on the progression stages, we are going to reveal more. And a lot more that is coming concerning DavyJnr, who have warned the haters. If you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my little subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our chit chat and YouTube channel once again. My name is Zach. And let's dive in straight away lest we forget. Murimi has detested DavyJnr, terming that DavyJnr is not a good man because there are promises that DavyJnr promised him and the wife, and DavyJnr never lived up to those promises. And that's why Murimi is moving left and right, now calling DavyJnr's name. You know, I can't really understand, because it is Murimi who stayed away and ran from help. It is Murimi who was doing shopping for, and Murimi, instead of helping family, Murimi was taking the family food, the family milk, the milk that belongs to a child, is going to sell and exchanging it for liquor. You know, sometimes people need even common sense to lie. Because Murimi is walking helter-skelter and lying and calling DavyJnr names that DavyJnr is a bad man.
And on to me, I was being bribed with some money and going and taking liquor, and that's why you can see, you know, I saw comments, people saying that, wow, it's because donation are not coming, it's because 1 2 3 1 2 3 not happening now. No, it's a liar, a total liar, you know. And I think what David did to me, the best thing, I think what I can appreciate him of is he built me a toilet, a pit train, and bought me also some 3 goats.
So he was a good man then?
No. After that, I never knew that the man could end up separate me and my wife, you know. He misused my wife because my wife doesn't understand English, you know. He misused my wife. And he promised him a lot. I'll buy you a land, I'll buy you, you know. And that the man is the very man, his father, who was telling Arima that I want to jigga you.
Yeah. Coming to the same point, I ask you a question. When you were selling the land, was Halima available?
No.
She was not land?
Yeah. She wasn't there.
So you are the one who decided about what to do because the land was yours?
So now you are sasa because of
money. Oh. For you to for you to do everything, you had to get that kind of the money. Okay. I understand now. That was the necessary.
Listen to it so
According
clearly.
to the match of the Esquire,
You'll understand, and you will pinpoint the undertones. Certain kinds of red flags that is leading, because Gintu is asking leading questions. And this is why I was telling you that Gintu is now using Murimi as a mouthpiece. And Murimi is acting the script the same way he has been told. To the fact that Murimi was being helped by DavyJnr, of which even at one point here in that village has accepted, that alone, DavyJnr is still bad in the face of Murimi. He's telling us DavyJnr bought for him 3 goats. And I remember the 3 goats, 1 goat, Murimi decided to go and sell it. That's for alcohol. Nothing substantially he did with the money. And this is the thing that DavyJnr used to confront him. In fact, at the moment when DavyJnr discovered that Murimi sold the goat, this is when DavyJnr went and confronted Murimi, and Murimi contemplated, not even contemplated, Murimi fought DavyJnr. It's in the camera. And this is the evidence that Murimi is, the evidence that DavyJnr is holding, that when push comes to shove, Murimi will be arrested big time. I want to speak to 2 things that has really come out from that video, and these 2 things is points to an activity that soon will be coming, and a drama that is awaiting the village, and they're contemplating doing it for Debunking and DavyJnr. Number 1, at the point when you saw and you heard Gintu is asking Murimi, you sold the land when Alima didn't know. And Murimi decided to say that it was really bad, he wanted money. That one again qualifies a point that when he wanted money, simply means nobody forced Murimi to sell land. Murimi is the one who looked for the Dimwango and Emerald that he has a land to dispose. So nobody forced him. Nobody bribed Murimi, as Murimi would say. Nobody gave Murimi alcohol in the name that Murimi should go and sell the land. It also tells you, by the mere fact that Gintu asking the question, Gintu wants to tell Murimi to start claiming the land just because he sold the land when Halima was not. So the one issue, Murimi is claiming back the wife. When the wife comes, they quick start and starts to claim the land that they sold to Dimwango. Maxone, yes, been given money. These people might be so sick. These people might be so sick. Most of the Murimis and the likes of people who are selling land, then later wants to come and claim just because the counterpart. My friend, it's simply you return the money. And you want land, you be given. There's nothing for free. Number 2, Gintu again is urging. That one was not captured in the video. I watched Gintu video and I unearthed everything. If you have time, you can go and unearth it. I heard Gintu asking Murimi that now, when they fought very hard against Amaro using the road that is so blocked, that when the vehicle was turning, the vehicle was turning to the lands of Anesto, that's why they fence it. Now it's also telling Murimi that Murimi should fence or rather block the turning point when the vehicle is turning to the gates, when the vehicle wants to get or offload material to Dimwango's construction site. The vehicle always turns at Murimi's compound. Now it's telling Murimi to go and block it. Imagine, these are the people who used Dimwango Road to ferry material, and these are the people still advising. Some people are sick. It's simple. The Dimwango comes, you can even send money for Ankomo to block your road. Blocking the road means you can install the gate from the initial state, so that anybody who wants to pass must ask you for a key. It's simple that. And if their lorry and their tractor, which was ferrying the construction of material, damaged Jamaican uncle's fence, they also need to mend that fence. If at all, just arrest them. Just arrest them if they don't want really to mend that fence going forward. DavyJnr called out and scolded the village hater and the village naysayer, Mark Zero, for lying. And Davy was so hungry. And Davy promised a very deadly thing, that if Maxone continues, therefore he will arrest Maxone. Point blank.
Because the real deal, we were there, we were in the hospital, we saw what's happening.
Let him remove the marvins so you can see that. Let him talk.
Let them talk. People can be very evil by the way.
For sure.
I saw some guy says I decided to fake his sickness. Imagine how can
those
people
are
be
haters. Let them talk. Sit on the car live streaming only on the
And
car.
we will stream,
Imagine.
and we will still be up.
And for sure, when that guy plays with me, I will arrest him. I don't care. He's just a small boy. Actually, I feel at times I'm very, very down to earth, where people, they are taking advantage. If he wants me to use his money, I will use my money. I don't want to play with such stupid people who they have lost focus in life. He's a failure, by the way.
Internet is a place where
That guy doesn't have anything. He's really struggling, languishing in poverty. They don't have anything at all. So when I see hating, how can I fake his sickness, whereas he has been in the hospital? Actually, even today, I decided to video call one of the close friends who has been really supportive to Brian. Really, really supportive.
Really?
Because I didn't want her to fall such a victim, because the narrative out there, people are trying to tarnish like I faked his sickness. So I decided to video call her. She saw everything. And she was like, Davy, I've been always supporting your family. I'm not even into those people. Let them speak. It's very unfortunate, by the way.
Yeah, people are just making.
But let them hate. It's poverty, and he will still be languishing in poverty. And even I don't want to give him my energy at all. He's just a crazy guy, very, very failure. Right now he says he's I don't know, he's the head of youth. Which head of youth? Guys, at times I really sympathize with especially people who fall victim of these things. Yeah. Here we don't have even something that is called the youth. I don't know what.
Such an organization in Japan.
Imagine.
Even I don't know if Korea even that have some.
Just simple, just as it's been contained and exuded by DavyJnr. A week ago, DavyJnr stumbled to Maxone video, and the video itself, it was like a horror movie, because the content itself was just despicable. People never imagine and believe that the surgery, such kind of magnitude surgery, could be done in Kenya. We have the qualified doctor and everything that it takes. It is only that majority of people will travel to India just because India is very cheap. The doctors we have here plus everything locally is very expensive. So if the sponsor availed himself to help, Brian Vapor. What is the problem? So the bone of contention is Maxone decided to hurl and spew all lies against DavyJnr, that DavyJnr had faked the Brian's vapor sickness, and DavyJnr is being given money for his own use, that DavyJnr is a scammer. Those are his word, and I'm quoting Maxone verbatim. These are the things that really engross DavyJnr lividly, that DavyJnr has stated that Maxone must refrain, that if Maxone decided to continue into the same direction, therefore Maxone is welcoming the wrath of DavyJnr, and DavyJnr has decided that if you continue with the same remarks, therefore you are scaling and treading a dangerous or fatal ground, that your arrest itself is glooming. Maxone took it as a threat, and Maxone has decided to respond to DavyJnr fiercely. And what Maxone is telling DavyJnr, that DavyJnr will never even think of spewing or peeing in his mouth. He said perhaps it could be Brian's, it could be anybody, but not DavyJnr. Let's listen to it.
Saying that I don't know, I'm the head of the youths, I don't know what. Let me ask a question here. Have I ever come to this video? You are my witnesses, my family. You know, let us call it a spade a spade. Have I ever come to have I ever made any video saying that I'm a youth leader? If there is any video that I've ever made saying that I'm a youth leader or the head of youth, the way this young man is saying, then they should challenge me, because may I go with the receipts, may I go with the evidence the way it is. Huh? So, my brother DavyJnr, I usually tell you that me, I don't hate you. Me, I love you as a brother. The reasons to why I love you as a brother, your father respects our family so much. And if you think I'm lying, take this video to him and ask him, who is this person talking? How do you know their family? He will tell you, because you don't know, you are just a small boy. Huh? You are just a small boy, it's only that maybe you have the small money that you have. No one has limited you from using your money in any way. Just use. Because people are not outside there to brag that they have money or they don't have money, or they are connected to anyone or they are not connected to anyone. You know, if you feel like using your own money, just use. You know, it is your money. But I want to tell you, my brother, never look down upon other people. Just because maybe in these 2 years or 3 years that has down the line, God has blessed you, now you're making money from donations, people are sending money for you. Maybe YouTube is paying you. Now you feel like you want to pee in people's mouths. Let me tell you, you might pee to everyone in this community, but you'll never pee in me. You'll never pee in my mouth. I'm telling you for free. Even if I'm the last poor person in this community, you are the last person that you can ever pee on me. I'm telling you for sure. Even Brian Vapor can pee on me. Even the brother of Brian Vapor can pee on, but not you. With your pride, with your ego, with your what? It's only that people keep quiet, my brother. People keep quiet. People keep quiet. But since you've come out and you've just come to abuse me, saying that you know, now you've just generalized our family. Of course, you don't know our family. You see me the way I am, but due to the generalization that you've done, do your own entire investigation to know whom I am.
The Maxone must be told that DavyJnr is talking about the lies you made about him of having faked Brian's Vapor's sickness. DavyJnr is not talking about the things that you're talking about, peeing in your mouth or not. DavyJnr has directed it to you that you spewed the lies against him or on him having faked Brian's Vapor sickness, that no surgery and no hospital that Brian Vapor was taken. Just because by the mere fact the surgery was done as successful, and DavyJnr with the efficacy that required and confidence that the patient needs and the hospital needs when it comes to patients, DavyJnr never filmed anything, made it so private. So all people are agitators and started calling DavyJnr a scammer. So this is the thing that DavyJnr is addressing and calling Maxone out for. Not because DavyJnr wanted anything. DavyJnr was speaking about lies. So anything that Maxone is rebutting, you're rebutting things that are so bluffing, things that are not making sense. DavyJnr will not arrest your family. DavyJnr has directed this quest on you that he will arrest you if you continue. Therefore, I dare you, if you don't want to address the issue of lies, continue speaking lies on this one. Then you'll see if DavyJnr is arresting you. DavyJnr is not talking about your family, and DavyJnr is not interested of knowing your family. DavyJnr has known you in this street, and DavyJnr has directed this issue to you that he will arrest Maxone, not Maxone's family. So DavyJnr has got no time or latitude to talk about your family, to fact find whoever is your father, your mother. No, DavyJnr is talking directly to Maxone. And why Maxone is dodging this question? Because you know you lied. Because you know what you said and what you did. And I dare you, take your camera and start doing the same. If you're not, and you see the arrest, you'll be arrested instantly. I want to tell you, DavyJnr, very soon, it's not like all these people you talked about, or you spew lies against them, then they will leave you. I'm telling you, if you are not so very careful, if you're not so much careful, Gintu, Murimi, and Maxone, this is the biggest blunder that you people are doing. And very soon, I think you are getting into a trap. And very soon, I'm saying very soon, you're gonna be arrested. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Until next time, this is your boy Senior, Zach.